Have you ever had a day where you just weren't sharp, that everything seemed to be cloudy, that you tried your best to be creative, you tried your best to be patient, you tried your best to just be yourself, and everything was just falling short? Well, I've got three pillars that will bring mental clarity and resilience to your day. The first pillar, get outside. Let nature be your mental reset. For most of us, we'll spend 93% of our lives indoors, either indoors in your office, indoors in your home, or indoors in your car. In fact, for most people, the only time you spend outside is when you're in transition from one indoor space to the next. And that's not enough. See, we have to get outdoors. We were engineered biologically to be outdoors. We need nutrients from the sun. We need the sounds and the freedom and what we see through our eyes to be outside, to be completely healthy. So here's a hack. This is what I do, and it brings so much mental clarity to me, is I always schedule myself a lunch break. And yes, you lose an hour of productivity, but your next several hours of productivity are going to go through the roof. And in that lunch break that I have, I treat it like I'm having an important meeting with a client. That way I can completely detach. I put my phone away, I walk away from my computer, and I just enjoy the outdoors peacefully, so that my mind can reset. And I spend my time with my wife. For me, she's an energy giver. My energy always boosts when I'm with her. And so not only am I getting the clarity from the reset of my brain and just enjoying the nutrients that I'm receiving from being outdoors, but I'm also gaining that energy from her. And it is a great reset mentally for me. The second pillar, eat for clarity, not for cravings. See, the food that you eat is not just fuel for your body, it's information for your brain. And the bad thing is that most of the food that the world eats today is extremely harmful for your brain. Refined carbohydrates, sugar, and processed foods, they all create inflammation in your body. And when your body's inflamed, your brain reacts in a survival mode. And that actually detaches the prefrontal cortex from the primitive part of your brain. And when the primitive part of your brain is taking over and making decisions, you become completely reactive. And you actually go and eat more of those poor foods because your primitive brain is in control. When you make these good food decisions, you build momentum in a positive way. The more that your prefrontal cortex is in control, the more it's going to be easier for you to make good, healthy decisions. And the opposite's true too. So you have to stay disciplined. Say no to those other foods and say yes to the high value foods. Pillar number 3 is sleep like a leader. See, most of us need at least 8 hours of sleep. Some of us can operate with 7 hours. Very few of us can operate under 7 hours. But it's very important that you go get your sleep, because when you have a lack of sleep, your ability to control your emotions, your ability to control your cravings, your willpower just overall lessens. Your brain's less capable. And that's because at night, when you sleep, at the molecular level, your brain is pulling all the garbage out. And just like you would try to cook in your kitchen with a bunch of garbage in it, you're not going to be very good. You got to clean it up so that you can prepare the best meal that you can. It's the same way with your brain. During that time sleeping, you're going to pull the garbage out so that you can be your clearest the next day. So here's an action plan for your sleeping. Set a bedtime alarm. Actually, at night, when you should be going to sleep, to ensure that you can get the full amount of sleep that you need, have that alarm set. Next, make sure you eliminate all bright lights, to including and especially blue lights. There's blue light glasses, or you can just stay away from screens altogether. And third, make sure that the conditions are set. Very dark, cool rooms, those all are a benefit for you to sleep. And when you sleep like this, your control will be much better. Rested leaders think clearly, make wise decisions, and remain steady under pressure. Bottom line, you have to lead yourself. There's 3 things that allow you to achieve self-mastery, and that's nature, nutrition, and sleep. For a more detailed guide to how to implement these 3 pillars into your business, subscribe to our newsletter. We'll have the link down in the show notes, and subscribe to see more videos like this.